It is what it is.
It is what it
It
is. Yeah.
is what it is. Good afternoon, Kitty.
Good afternoon, Abigail. I forgot
Um,
that we hit record.
what? You are literally so cooked, but you're at home. You're at home now.
I'm so excited to be at home. As you can hear, the zoo's back. All my animals, my babies. I got home at like 1 a.m. last night because I picked my friend up from the airport, and the way I literally just started crying when I came inside. It's been 3 weeks, walked in, not seeing my animals,
Oh my god.
and they were just waiting at the door for me, and I was hysterical. It's like just full wreck. And then I just laid on the floor with them for half an hour. And I was like, I'm home. My babies.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How good does it feel sleeping in your bed again after not sleeping in it for so long? That's always the one thing that I do straight away is just lay in my bed.
I was so excited. I thought about it all day yesterday. I was like, yeah, tonight's the night. I can full get comfy, blah blah blah. But no, because I laid in bed last night, and I don't have a king bed, and it's not just me in it, fully starfish.
No.
I'm back to my queen bed, back to someone else being in it with me, and 2 other animals being in it with me. It's not doesn't work. I was so keen, and then I was laying there last night, and I was like, "You could all leave. You could all hop out of my bed.
Everyone get out right now. Everyone leave right now.
Everyone get out." Yes.
There's actually nothing better than whenever Luke leaves for work in the morning, I always okay, that was so rude. Let me put my phone on silent, guys. Sorry. Every time Luke leaves for work, I will just fully starfish, fully spread out.
Oh yeah.
All the animals will come to play with me. I'm like, this is actually this is what heaven is. This is everything that's good in the world. And it's the best feeling ever.
I'm so down for that. So down for a big bed with full of animals.
Oh my god, I can't wait until we can literally just lay in bed next week and just oh wait, we haven't even told the pod. What the heck? Okay, by the way, we haven't even told the people. Anyways, guys, Kitty's coming down next Wednesday for the weekend concert and to spend a week and a bit with me because we literally miss each other so much. It's sickening, actually.
So we not planned. So spur of the moment, but it's technically a business trip because we have business. We have business down there.
She's trying to make it a tax write-off.
No, fully trying to justify to myself why I'm traveling at the last fucking second of the year when it's so expensive. I'm trying to justify. Business trip, yeah. That's where I'm going. Just
trying to girl math it.
Trying to girl math, just happened to be at Abby's house for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, we have quite a few events. Well, I had events and I'm +1 in Kitty, so it's it's our work event. You don't live in Sydney, babe. You're not getting invited to a Sydney event.
Don't even act like you're invited. You're not getting invited.
Babe, you don't live in Sydney. No one is inviting you to a Sydney event. Just no one's
You're not getting invited, Kitty. Stop.
Just I'm not getting invited to an event in Brisbane. There's absolutely no way. So anyway, we've got all these events, and then Luke is very kindly giving Kitty his ticket to the weekend. So when you're listening to this, if you're listening on Wednesday tonight, we are seeing Daddy. Oh, and I literally can't even express the feeling in my heart right now.
I'm so excited. Just that okay, first of all, I just want to I was speaking to Abby the other day and I was trying to explain to her, and I was like, the feeling when you walk in the concert doors is you get butterflies. It's the cool, it's and Abby goes, I've never been to a concert before.
I haven't.
What?
And low key, I feel like my soul has been like holding it off just so my first concert can be the weekends. But just because like I've bought tickets for concerts before. Like we bought tickets to Coldplay.
We have some, yeah.
We bought tickets to Coldplay and we did get the weekend tickets before, but everything ended up just going to crap. Like nothing ended up working out. So my first concert is going to be the weekend's concert, which is so fitting because he's so just literally the love of my life.
Literally, love how many weekend tattoos do you have? Let me out you.
3. And he's literally, the weekend is listening to this right now and he's getting a restraining order because he's like, who the fuck is this bitch? Who the fuck is this bitch saying that I'm literally daddy? Like, what do you mean?
Why am I tatted on you?
What? Why?
3 times.
You're weird.
You don't have tattoos, but you have 3 available.
Not of. Oh my god! Can you imagine? Do you think there's anyone out there that just has his face?
Oh,
do you think so?
Dude. Yeah.
Honestly, that's crazy. Anyways, guys, we've got to start with breakfast fetish. Kitty, what's your is it still the same breakfast fetish as last week, or are we switching it up? Like, are you actually eating food? Are you actually eating food for breakfast?
Me drinking my coffee and it's 1:48 p.m.
She's like, I've actually just woken up and this is the only thing I've consumed today.
No, okay. I just ate something and it was really fucking good and it's the first time I ate it, but I'm going to tell you guys because it was really good. So,
okay.
All of it is a mistake. It's all Jake did an Uber Eats groceries and it's all the things that came wrong. And like,
love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all, a loaf of bread. Jake is a multigrain boy and multigrain only. And so
Not a fan.
We're multigrain gals.
I'm a sourdough gal. Anyway.
Oh, well, if we've got the fucking money, if anyone is. We're in a little bit of crisis over here. We don't have sourdough fucking allowances.
There's a cost of living crisis, babe. We can't afford a sourdough loaf. We can't afford a sourdough loaf. Who do you think I am?
Maybe a bun, but like...
Do you think I'm rich? Wrong.
Incorrect.
So far from the truth. Anyway, continue. Multi-grain bread.
Oh yeah, so it came and it was like a white loaf, but it wasn't cut either. It was like one of the like solid,
like a full,
like the bricks of bread,
like a full brick of bread.
And like,
no way.
I don't know how to cut bread. Never fucking cut a loaf of bread in my life, if I'm being honest. Like a proper loaf, if I'm being honest. Anyway, cut the thickest fucking piece ever. It was so soft and delicious. Thick piece of white bread I cut myself, toast it in the toaster, and just like lather crunchy peanut butter on it. Tell me that isn't a breakfast fetish.
Wait. But
no, you
please
better not.
You did not. You better not have committed a cardinal sin and not put butter on that.
There is butter. No, it's not even a thought process. There is butter on it.
I
thought you were about to say no. I thought you were about to say get rid of the crunchy.
Oh, never
lose it.
Never. But it is should be illegal. Not
illegal. But do you know what else is illegal? Something else that's illegal. Butter with Nutella. That is the foulest thing to me ever. That reminds me of mold.
Look, I wait. I have, okay? And look, have you tried it?
Yes, it's so disgusting, like full mold. Like
what butter are you putting?
Honestly, I've tried it my whole life.
You've got to use like butter. Look, it's not for everyone, but it is yummy. But also Nutella is shit. Not okay. I'm gonna say it. If you're having Nutella toast for breakfast, 1, are you 5? Are you actually a 5-year-old?
No,
2,
actually.
Disgusting. 3, like
literally shut
why?
the fuck up. Jake and I literally have banned Nutella from our house. Like, it is our one thing.
I never buy Nutella.
Jake
I don't think I ever have bought Nutella.
We are so like, we're like, look at us. We're so like, oh, a little treaty. Are you treaty? But we are not allowed to buy Nutella because the fact that it will last 10 minutes. And then we look at each other and we're like, we are pigs. We just ate an entire can of peanut butter on one piece of bread. Like, we're banned. Years ago. Years.
I just can't do it. Look.
So yummy. Oh, piece of Nutella toast. Oh.
I think when it comes to like sweets, I'm more of like a lolly over chocolate. So even like blocks of chocolate, like they have to be really good for me to want them. And it's like a certain mood thing. I love me a lolly. I love me a fizzer. But chocolate. Excuse me?
A fizzer? Is that a Sydney word?
No, it's a lolly. What are you talking about? No, hang on. I'm going to show you right now. No. Because if you haven't had a fizzer, like my childhood,
I can bet money on it that I have not had a fizzer.
Guys, okay. This is the ideal day for Abby when she's 11 years old, okay? She's 11 years old. It's a summer day. She's at the park at the end of her street, just, I don't know, swinging on the monkey bars, whatever. Her mum gives her, let's say $2. Yeah. Walks her little toots over to the corner shop.
Yeah.
Buys all the fizzes. Delicious. See, that, go home or go to the pool or something. Insane. Anyways, let me show you. If you haven't, I actually can't. Have you not had a fizzer?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so you've seriously never had one of these.
Okay, now you show me a photo. I've seen it before, definitely, but no.
Okay. Oh, but you've never.
Look, I'm not gonna say never. I'm sure as a little fucker as a kid. I'm sure I loved it.
Have you ever gone to the Easter show?
No. What? No.
Wait, I can't say this on. Wait.
No. I know what you're gonna say. I know she can't say it on the pod, but I'm just kidding.
Guys, we can't say what we were about to say, but we'll tell you guys soon. Just you wait, because you're in for one.
Something to do with the Easter show.
It has absolutely nothing to do with the Easter show.
The fact that we connected it to that is actually fucked up.
It has absolutely nothing to do with the Easter show.
I was like, you got me. I'm there. I'm in your brain.
We like literally telepathic, like our telepathy. That word did not just come out of my word like that. Out of my word like that. What am I saying?
Babes, what is wrong with us?
Guys, this is my second monster, so like literally don't talk to me.
Abigail, no, we've had this chat so many times off pod. I'm outing you. We've had this conversation.
Guys, I love a Monster Peachy Keen. They're so good. Literally could drink them constantly.
This is Abby though. We all love a Monster Peachy Keen. I'm down for it. I'm down for you having one. What I'm not down for is you making a coffee at 9 a.m. and then at 9:15 you go, oh, what a little sparkly twink.
I haven't had a coffee.
Yeah, but you've had another monster of caffeine. It's you making your morning caffeine that is already a double shot, and 20 minutes after going, oh, but I want something refreshing. I want to drink a sparkling beverage. And you two are having a whole fucking drink fridge and going, yeah, 300 milligrams of caffeine. Pump me up.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
That
and then me. And honestly, love all fun and games and Kitty.
I'm like literally I'm having like a freaking full-blown panic attack. I'm like on the floor in the corner thinking that like someone's after me or something.
It's fully like, Kitty, it's again. It's like, I'm here again.
Kitty, I've done it again.
I've done it again.
Anyways, guys.
Anyway.
Okay, wait. What was your... Where the fuck were we? What was your breakfast fetish?
Breakfast? Mine is peanut butter toast.
Okay.
Okay, give me yours. Because you're
No,
love
mine is so similar to yours. It's actually kind of scary.
like our hoodies.
Okay. Oh, guys, also, I cut a fringe. We're not talking about it, okay? Anyways, mine is Turkish bread, toasted, butter, so much butter, crunchy peanut butter.
Yes.
Sorry, we are the same
Yeah.
person. Except
Yeah.
Turkish bread, I don't know what it is about having it on Turkish bread, but it tastes so freaking good, guys.
You have
I
not. Yeah.
would sell
No.
a limb to
Yeah.
have butter, peanut butter on Turkish bread. So
Yeah.
delicious.
That
I'm
is like
obsessed.
one of the like the seven wonders is a good Turkish bread peanut butter combo.
It is.
Yeah. But like
That-
it's when you like it's the because like there's a top and a bottom slice, obviously, because you cut it in half.
It's the
It's
thicker
the
one.
top. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the top. It's the
thick.
top
It's
thick piece.
the top thick piece. It's like because it's like so crunchy around the edges, and it's like nice and gooey inside.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, so
Okay,
dramatic.
anyway, I'm literally making this after we record. Anyways, guys, so like literally so beyond what we were meant to be talking about. It's actually
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But we are going to be talking today about money.
Money.
Money
A big
or lack
boy.
thereof.
The-
Money or lack thereof if you are me. So this is going to be quite educational for me as well, because the only person out of me and Kitty that is good at what we're talking about is Kitty, because anyways.
Anyways, ciao.
Anyways, so
obviously we have to say at the beginning we're not professionals, and everything Abby and I are going to say is just from our own personal experience. We have no knowledge, no education on the topic of budgeting, but we are two girls who are doing our best in our 20s, living in Brisbane, both of us living financially independent, and we'll just let you guys know what we're doing, and we'll also let you guys know what the fuck we did wrong, because
we've definitely done some things
there's
wrong.
been some mistakes. There's some
We've
big bad
definitely made some financial mistakes.
Oh yeah. Anywho's a beast.
Sorry. Let's start with you. What are some financial mistakes you've made? Because we've all made financial mistakes, some bigger than others.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's so good to talk about, like, when you're making, like, if you've made a financial mistake, like, it's not going to be the end of the world. You just, like, we'll talk about, how to maybe get out of that
Yeah, like learn
position.
from my experience.
It's
Like,
hard.
oh my god, I fucked up. Now you don't have to. This is like
Exactly right.
we got this idea because Abs and I were on TikTok the other day, and I kept seeing videos of like people talking about like their budgeting and like how much money they have in their savings, like, and it'll be like $4, and like you're just like, oh fuck, that's normal. Like not normal not have any, but like it was just like fuck, like we're not like we all are struggling, and it's not as terrifying and alone as you may think it is. But yeah, we got that idea, and we're like,
I'll go.
Sorry. I was just saying, like, we saw that idea and we sort of like, well, let's like talk about it, because Abs and I are really open with money. Like, we're just those people that like money conversations, I guess, aren't uncomfortable for us. So we thought if we're in the position to share, we may as well. And if we help one of you, then we do. And if we don't, then we just get to talk.
Yeah. And both of us are in very different positions financially. I shouldn't say financially, but our financial mindsets are very different. So it's good to see both sides, because Kitty's really good at budgeting. Kitty is so good at budgeting, it's crazy. I literally couldn't write a budget if you said you'd pay me like $10,000 on the spot. I would literally never see that money because I can't budget to save my life. But I think it's good hearing it from both sides, because not everyone's really good with money, and some people are good with money. So who knows?
If you guys have any, like, as a consumer listening, have any tips for any other people, we are so down for you guys to share them. I think it's like such a safe space as well. Like, it's just like we're all just a bunch of little girlies trying to do the best we can. So if you guys want to comment on our newest YouTube video, any tips you have, we'll make sure we pin them as well, and we can also like chat about them again, either on the YouTube video or on next week's pod. Because I just think it's like really good to like chat about it and like get it in the open. Because like if it's hiding away and it's a secret, it's eating you up inside of like your budget or your accounts or whatever, it's gonna like eat you alive. It's gonna be like all you worry about. You're gonna be so stressed about money. You're gonna not enjoy the little things. It's like gonna consume you. So
yeah, just some little helpful tips.
Yeah.
But like I was asking before, what are the biggest financial mistakes that you've made, if you want to talk about them?
I'm so down. I can't. I'm trying to think right now. I can't blink.
Kitty doesn't have any financial mistakes, apparently.
I have no. Okay, I can't. I know I'm gonna go on a little tangent. And you want to like be like shut up, but just give me a sec. I refuse to call them mistakes, and I know that's so like pick me to say.
Oh,
but
geez.
Like they really like. What's the worst that's happened for me in my life? I always think about that. I'm like, what's got me here? So clearly it wasn't a mistake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
okay,
I'm so fucking happy right now. The shit I did, like, it happened. I clearly I've worked past it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like stuff like that. But I don't know about mistakes. Would probably be about like not saving as quick as soon as possible. Like, I wish I started saving like earlier when I first ever got a job. I wish I had like a locked account straight away then. But again, I can't change it. That's definitely a mistake I did, was like definitely not saving. But I'll pass it over to you while I'm having a mind blank, because I really am. And I know I have. I know
nothing up here.
No, because I know when we're talking about this subject like off, I had so many when we were like discussing the show notes, and now I'm like, fuck.
No, that's fine, because I know mine off the top of my head. The first one and the biggest one I would say was when I turned 18. It was like as soon as, literally, I'm pretty sure it was on my birthday. On my birthday, when I turned 18, ANZ decided she can get a loan now. She's an adult. So they sent me a notification like, you can get a loan, blah, blah, blah. And I got a loan. I didn't need a loan. I couldn't afford to get it. And it, honestly, the worst financial decision I think I've ever made. I'm going to be super open, guys. It was a big loan. It was a $10,000 loan. The loan that I got, it was initially $5,000, and then I could add to the loan a few weeks later, and I added another $5,000, and so it was a $10,000 loan that I got when I was 18. And I didn't need this money, guys. I didn't need $10,000, and I'm pretty sure everything that I spent it on was stuff that I really didn't need, whether it was like new clothes. I'm pretty sure I got like 2 of my tattoos with some of that money. I bought tickets to go to a festival that was on at the time, and I just like
spending spree.
Yeah, she went on a spending spree, and that getting a loan is something that I think you definitely need to spend a lot more time thinking about before you just do it. Even if you actually, especially if you are in like a bad financial position and you're getting the loan because you're in a bad financial position. I've also done this so many times with smaller amounts from like those quick pay apps and stuff. If you are getting a loan because you're in a bad financial position, do not get a loan, because
I think instead of saying don't get it, I think instead of saying don't get it, because there are situations that like you life or death, but I think maybe more research into interest rates, paybacks, all those things. We're not really going to touch on like interest rates or any of those things this week, because we don't have enough knowledge for them. We're not.
No, definitely. We don't know anything about that.
No. Like we know the basics, but as much as everyone else knows, so it's not at any point. But yeah, like we like with the loan thing, it's very important. I think interest rates and like if it's a fixed term or what's the other one? Is it a compound term? No, that's the wrong word.
I have
The other ones
no
are
idea.
fixed. There's the one little word changes a lot with
Basically, just do
loans.
your research.
Do your research. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Do your research and just think about it, maybe.
Yeah. When I say bad financial position, I mean like if you are having trouble paying off other things and you get that loan to pay off like other debts such as Afterpay or ZipPay, do not get that loan because you're actually just putting yourself in that same position. But if obviously if it has anything to do with like vet bills, because I've definitely gotten a loan for vet bills before and I don't think that that's
Oh
a
yeah.
financial mistake.
No.
It's definitely like it depends on the situation, but
Situational, yeah.
yeah, I hope you guys get what I'm saying, but that would be the biggest one. And then something that I just spoke about, which was Afterpay and ZipPay, the worst up there, if not the worst financial decisions I've ever made because I did not understand it and it was just too easy to access.
Oh my god, they're so easy to use.
Afterpay was
So
way too
easy.
easy for me to
Yeah.
access and way too easy to like just
Now you have
build
the
it
card
up.
on your
Like,
phone. Yeah.
yeah, building it up. ZipPay as well. You can get a zip card. That was way too easy to access. Like all of these things that for me personally, because I am very impulsive,
Oh yeah.
like money is something that is like definitely a struggle for me. So Afterpay and ZipPay, they are not my friends. They're not my friends. I've literally had to ban myself from using them.
I was gonna say, well, I feel like a good thing to say, like, because I know that you have. I feel like a good thing to mention, like, the way that you move past those two little hurdles there is that you did close them down.
Mm-hmm. To stop myself from using Afterpay and ZipPay so much because it was really getting to a point where I was just like, I didn't even realize how like much I had in the repayments because it was just so like I could just use it when I wanted to get something.
Yeah.
So I paid everything off. I put myself on a spending ban when it came to like clothes and whatever the hell I was spending my money on, and deleted the apps and asked the app to ban me. Like not to ban me, but like to like
Like,
I
lock it?
don't want to use this.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock it. Kind of like how when people have issues with gambling, you can
Oh, yeah.
you can like tell them to like not let you come in
Yeah.
and do that at that venue or whatever. So
Yeah.
I did that with Afterpay and Zip, which honestly, best decisions I've made like
Oh,
all year. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I agree with that. And another way, because I'm really impulsive too, like that is something that I got very aware very quickly with my money is like I love to spend money. I'm a shopper. I love to spend money. Fashion is my fucking everything. Like I'm a spender. It's just who I am, unfortunately. Like whatever.
Yeah.
Um, a good way, yeah, is you can either lock your Afterpay, which like any of these like the what are they called? Like the multi payment platforms, we'll call them. But you know what I'm talking about, like the Afterpay Zips, like those.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
a good way to go around them is like if you do want to use them, and don't want to do a strict ban on mine, because again I am really impulsive as well. I made myself a budget on it. So my max on
Yeah, setting
Afterpay,
a limit.
I think the max is $300 or something, because I never
Yeah.
my thing was like when I sign up to Afterpay, I promise myself I cannot use Afterpay unless I can pay that. I know for a fact I can pay that full amount out, and that second, it's like if I emergency like
That's
gun to your
smart.
head, pay the money out. I had the money in my account to pay that money out. I don't want it to be over
Yep.
more money than I have. If that makes sense, like to spend.
100%. Yeah.
So that's the way I
100%.
do it. It's really I love it. It's fantastic. I must say I do have Jake though that doesn't have a spending problem and does have a full Afterpay. And so if there is like a large purchase for like the house or something, we do have his, I must say. I don't want to like
Yeah.
I don't know, lie's the wrong word, but like being truthful is we do have Jake's, but his is we use Jake's Afterpay more as like a credit card for our
Yeah.
family,
Yep.
and that's where all our house expenses go on, of like appliances or whatever. And yeah, we just he doesn't have a money problem, so fuck. I'm just over here just like
Yeah. Well, I also kind of just need to stress as well. There's actually nothing wrong with Afterpay if you are really good at paying it off.
oh yeah,
Afterpay can be
I think it's
great
great.
for your credit score
Yeah, I was
because
about
it
to
does
say
now
yeah.
affect your credit. It can be great to increase your credit score and for your
Mm-hmm.
credit score to be good. So I'm not saying that Afterpay like
No, I
is
think
the
it's
world's
bad.
worst.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great platform for. I think it's great for parents, young
Yep.
parents. I think it's great for families around Christmas time or birthdays. I think it's. I
Yeah,
think it's
Christmas.
when you think about struggle times where families do struggle. I think it's a great platform designed for them to help out without having to go through the process of a loan, the paperwork at the bank, the checks, the everything, which it's all done
Yep.
online. I think it's a great thing for that. And like you said, credit score, fucking amazing. Like great.
Yeah. It's
Just if
only
you have a
bad
little
when it's like
you have a
not
problem,
something that you can pay.
yeah, not something you pay, or you've got impulse controls, which we've both given two great examples. Like either turn it off, cut yourself off. It's so hard. Once you cut yourself off, you're gonna feel so good. Or just set yourself a limit, which is what I do. Like either way, I
Yeah.
think are great options for
Yeah.
having these, like, because everyone has them. Like there's not a soul that I know that doesn't have some sort of, what is it, payment platforms. Like there's a word for them, I can't even think what it is, but like, do you know what I mean? Like everyone has them, there's
Yeah.
nothing bad with them. It's just like just being in control.
Yeah. And if you can't control it, then just honestly, it's not even worth having it and just cut it. But
Like
when it comes
yeah.
to budgeting, Kitty, like I said, is like literally the best at budgeting. Um, do you have like what are your three main like budgeting tips?
Okay.
Like quick, easy budgeting tips, like
Okay.
just like three of them.
First one, make a bank account for everything. Everything.
Okay. Like a
And
sub
not so
bank
much,
account, you mean?
yeah, like a sub bank account. So not so much a bank account for everything, but every cent to your name has to have a spot. And so that's how it works for mine. So Jake and I, we have an Excel document, but we also have it on notes. So like it's easier. But in our
Yeah.
notes, we've just got like, we have a list of all our bills. We have a list of everything Jake and I each want to buy the week. We have a list of our gross, like every single cent. So like at the top of the list, we'll put like the full amount of our pay together and be like, okay, we have this exact amount of money, and we break it up into every single section. And like I say this to people like when the conversation comes up and people are shocked, but I have 15 bank accounts.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a bank account or if they're sub bank accounts. I don't know the difference between the two, if I'm being
They're
honest.
a sub.
But like
I don't think it's
I go
called
into
a
my,
sub bank account.
they're like everyday accounts, everyday option, or half a everyday, half a savings. But anyway, whatever they are, I do have like, well, not Jake and I do. We have. I feel like we do have a lot. Like everything has a spot, as I'm saying. Like so, I feel like the first thing would be like organize it, write a list of where everything is going to go, write a list of what you're going to spend everything on. And you best believe, I'm telling you right now, tip number 2, there better be $10 in there for you to go spoil yourself. Tip number
Yeah.
2, you best believe you're spoiling yourself. I don't care if you're a tradie who's come home and worked all day. I don't care if you're a single mum who is doing the banking for their tradie husband. You're getting money put in your account for your everyday, to treat yourself.
Yeah, I think that's so important as well. Like, just
So important.
people, when you're budgeting, don't like with
Don't
Kitty, because
restrict.
Kitty made me like we created sub bank accounts for me. So
Yeah.
me and Kitty both use the banking platform Up, and in
So
Up
amazing.
you can like make you can make different savers and you can
Yeah.
name them. So one can be like, I know Kitty's got like coffee and then groceries, and you split your money up between those like saver accounts within your
Yeah.
bank account. So
Yeah.
like always, if you can, putting some aside for yourself so you don't feel like you have no money and it's all in a savings. Like you still have money for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Like I recommend like when you bring your money comes in and you're like, okay, like let's pay the bills, blah 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 blah. You're like you've got to have something to look forward to, because if you're working all week, right? Say you're working 40 hours a week, that is literally the average that most Aussies have to work to literally live. 40 hours a week, you're coming home, say I don't know how much, say grand, even number. So you come home $1,000 a week. Say you have $900 worth of bills. Probably fucking truth for most families. I'm
Honestly,
telling you,
literally
like
mood.
probably more. $900. You have $100 left, and in your mind, you're like, okay, I'm gonna put $100 into savings. Like, let's work towards something. Blah blah blah. And you're gonna feel good then for putting that money in your savings. But then 2 days time, you're gonna have a little cry to yourself about how hard you're working and how burnt out you feel. So instead of putting that $100 into your saving or $100 into your savings and feeling really good in that moment, put $80 into your savings. Feel fucking great about that. And you take that $20 and you go to Mackey's, you go to fucking a coffee shop, you go to the park with a juice. You go do something. Go buy yourself something. Go to Mecca and buy like a lip liner. Like go do an activity for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's
because it
doesn't like it doesn't
Go.
even have to be $5. Go buy yourself a small latte. And I know people either until you do it, you're like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. I don't like. You're so dramatic. Like, it's not going to cure anything. But I've been there, and it does.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's
with budgeting, I hear a lot of people talk about the 50-30-20 rule, and I actually don't even know what this means, but it sounds like it's like something that's important. So, but you said that you know what it means. So, can you tell me what it means?
So I'm scared that like I have like the whole wrong example, or it's, I don't know what the word is. What it is, like I don't know what I say is wrong, but I'm going to tell you what I think it is. So I see it all the time. It's 50-30-20 rule for money, and apparently it's like the best thing ever. And I guess if it's what I think it is, Abs and I do it to a point. So it's 50% goes to bills, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
30% goes to your savings, and 20% goes to your everyday account to spend.
I think that's true. I think that's right.
I'm pretty sure. So it's 50 to like bills, life, 30% into your savings of every income, and then 20% into your everyday account to go shopping. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And if you think about it, fuck yeah. You're getting your bills paid. Amazing. You're getting a couple of dollars into your savings. Fucking amazing. Any money into a savings account is a fucking pat in the back, because that's hard. I'm telling you right now. We can sit here and say put money into your savings. Do you know how hard it? Like I totally get it's so fucking hard to get that money to the savings when you've had no savings for so long. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like getting that first chunk of money into savings after not having savings for so long, because we have been there without a doubt. I've been broke, dirt poor, calling mum, being like, Mum, I'm about to be homeless. Like, you know, been there. Like we've all started from the fucking bottom, worked our way up. Like,
yeah, it's so hard with money as well when you haven't been good at saving before. It's quite intimidating to start it or know where to start it. Like me personally, I am terrible at saving money. But when I am saving for something like that I really want or that I really need to save for example, like if you're moving houses, you need to save for a bond, whatever. Those are things that I can save for. Even if it is like literally $10, if you're putting away $10 frequently enough, that adds up to something. And it might not be something massive, but that does add up to something. So even putting the smallest amount into a little locked savings account can be so good. But also something that me and Kitty both do is with, I don't know if this is across all banking platforms, but in Upbank, you can have like roundups activated. So if I'm getting a coffee and let's say my coffee is like $7.50 and I've set up my roundups to go like $2 more, it'll probably put like it'll round it up to like $10 and that difference will go into my savings. And then because that savings is locked, I can't touch it, but I'm saving money that
And
I
you don't
wouldn't
realize it's
probably
left your
pay.
account.
Yeah.
Because like it's like $1 or $2 and you're like, you don't notice $1 or $2 leaving your account, but then like a couple of weeks pass and you see the saver and you're like, oh fuck, I got $40 there. Like you
Yeah,
didn't even
and
realize
it
that.
adds up.
Yeah.
That is
No,
something that I love doing.
I think there's so much power in budgeting and saving. Like I think like towards your future, it makes such a difference. And I didn't
Mm-hmm.
think I totally I see the savings thing working towards your future, obviously, because then you can like there's large purchases in the future sort of thing. I totally get
Yeah.
that, but like the budgeting for your future, I was like, and like what do you mean budgeting sort of thing?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but then like I did some research on it and stuff like that, and I think I was like early 20s. Like I just like was getting an adult amount of money, I guess you would say. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? And then you do all this research and there's like so many little things you can do in your budgets that like work so well towards your future. Like putting I know tons for single mums, which is really weird, but because my mum was a single mum, my cousin she is a single mum, and when she was like just giving birth and everything, like raising her child and stuff, we spoke a lot. But I know many mums out there that do the $5 a week thing for their child. So from the day
Yes.
your child's born, every week you have a bank account locked. You can't even see it. It's like an invisible one that you can like the hidden ones. And every week you put $5 into it, or like even $1 into it every single week. And on their 18th birthday, they get it, and it comes out to like 20 grand or something. And you don't
Yeah.
realize that over the past, it's probably more than that actually than 20. If you think like that's definitely more than 20 grand, but like it's like something it adds up over the years, and then on the 18th birthday I think that's such a strong example of the power of budgeting.
Yeah, I
I think
100% agree. I also think that like something that I want to do is I want to get really good at budgeting so I can because I think having I honestly think that being smart with money and knowing how to budget is like one of the strongest skills you can have in like this day and age or just like in general
mhm.
because
Everything
it's
just
so
so
when you
expensive.
not only is everything so expensive, but like it's so hard when you don't have that knowledge to know where to start for saving a house or
Mhm.
saving for all these little things. So
Yeah.
like budgeting is something that I really want to like learn more about so I can pass that on to my kids and set a good example for them so they know how to budget because it's like if we're this stressed money wise now, I can't even imagine how much worse it's going to get in the future. I actually
Oh,
don't want to
I
think
know.
about it,
Like when we have
but
like other people to that depend on us, like how like when we have kids. I don't know, babes is the answer. They're gonna ask like mummy and be like, I don't know. I don't
no,
have enough.
exactly. I'm definitely like saving now for like future me. Like I'm
Oh,
really
definitely,
thinking
yeah.
about future me, like what she's gonna need to know how to save for. Like those are the things
Mhm.
that I'm thinking about now at the age I am at. Like I'm gonna need to budget one day for my
Mhm.
kids. Like I'm gonna have to budget
Yeah.
one day for my mortgage, for a business or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I think the earlier and the younger you are when you start doing that, like you're just setting yourself up for success. Like you're honestly
Oh,
just putting
definitely,
yourself in
yeah.
the best position.
I think the main tip would just be start sooner rather than later with your with your budget savings journey. Like
I agree.
it's like if you have zero, okay, say you're in a fortnight pay, you're on the second week you pay right now, as an example, you have
Literally
no
me.
money. You have no money left, right? All your money, you've paid all your
Ooh,
bills.
that's me.
Yeah, like so relatable, literally me all the time. You're in the second week, you're broke. You're like, fuck, you know? And you're, okay, say you're listening to us right now, you're in the second week, you're broke. You're like, shut the fuck up, these two girls. I have no money in my account. How am I supposed to make changes? I'm going to tell you to do something to do right now, and I want you guys to do it who are listening. I want you to open your notes app on your phone. I want you to write how much you averagely get paid a week. I want you to write that at the top of the notes. I then, underneath that, I want you to write three things that are realistically you can save for. One of mine, example, is my work laptop. That's one of my things I'm saving for at the moment. I want you to write three things that are going to make you really, really, really happy. Really happy, that cost money. It's a night away. It's, I don't know, a holiday. It's something. It's something that you can save for realistically, achievable. Write those three things. And then underneath it, I want you to write every single bill. And at the end of the bill, I want you to write whatever you want to call it. And you're going to write night away bill. It's now a bill. It's now a bill
Right.
you'll be paying every single week. You have now created a new bill. You're invoicing yourself for that $5 every single week. So you're going to write your list of bills and you're going to be like, holy fuck, I've got rent, groceries, car, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, I've literally got my fucking night away bill, $5. That's so annoying. You're going to do that and you're going to do that for 6 months. And then in 6 months' time, you're going to go away. I'm not fucking with you. It sounds so silly. Make it a bill. Make it a necessity. Make it like, be angry at it. Be like, for fuck's sakes, another fucking bill. Do that at yourself and put that money away. Only, obviously, what you can afford. Obviously, we say $5, it could be fucking 5 cents. It's just not. It's not so much the money. It's the you putting yourself first, because you start doing that. It's the routine.
It's the getting into the routine of putting that money away.
It's putting that money away, and you're putting that money away for you. You worked hard for that money, whether you physically worked for it or your partner worked for it or whatever. That is your money. You deserve a bit of it, because that is how money makes the world go around. I fucking hate it. I hate money. I don't hate money. I hate the egotistical shit that comes with money.
Yeah.
But like,
so my biggest tip, because I've been getting paid fortnightly for I think maybe like 6 years now, and I used to get paid weekly, and when you go from a weekly pay to a fortnightly pay or fortnightly to monthly, it is so terrifying. The biggest thing for me was making myself believe that I was still on a weekly pay. So as soon as you get paid, doesn't matter if you like what you do before you do anything. I always just split the money in half as if it is a weekly pay.
Yeah.
Just split it in half, hide one half for the whole week. You don't even look at it. You pay your bills for that week, you get your groceries for that week, and you budget just with that 1 week's pay. And then on the second week, as if it's like you've been paid, like it's payday, you give yourself that other half back, and then you budget that. Because like that's how I had to do it, because I was so not used to be getting paid fortnightly. I was like, have all this money come in, but all that money isn't for week one.
Yeah.
That money is across 2 weeks. Yeah. And that's where I would always kick myself, because I'd be like budgeting for 1 week with my fortnightly pay, and then the second week comes around, I'm like, oh lol, it's noodles and tuna and rice for dinner for the week.
Yeah.
So like, I think do what Kitty said, like make something like a bill, like make yourself a bill and completely split your funds if you get paid fortnightly, or if it's monthly, quarterly, like split it 4 ways. Like those two things.
I agree with that very strongly. Very, very strongly believe on the splitting. I think fortnight pay is the bane of so many people's existence. It was mine when I worked in retail. 1000%. I
can't imagine getting monthly pay.
No. And I know people that do, and I think it's like terrifying.
So do I.
Like,
a lot of people that work at my company get paid monthly. I'm pretty sure like my role, like my floor's role, is the only like people in the entire company that get paid fortnightly for whatever reason.
It's crazy.
and everyone else gets monthly pay. And I can't actually even, like, I'd be praying for her if she...
No, but do you know what? With the monthly pay, I always think about that. Like, say it's your first month at the role. You're working so long with no compensation, and you're like, I fucking hate it here. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when you start
Yeah.
a job, it's just a job. The money really is the incentive sometimes. Like, come on.
One,
Like,
if we're
it's
being
not
real,
money is the
money
incentive for many
is
things.
always the incentive. Obviously, people love jobs and love their, like,
Oh,
professions.
yeah.
Like, there's some people, and that can be the incentive, but no one's going to take a job, even if it is the role that they've always wanted. You're not going to take that if you're not getting paid correctly. Money is always the root of everything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case. But in saying that, we're going to wrap it up because we have been rambling a long time, and we just wanted to, like, just do a little, like, a recap here and just say, like, if you're struggling with money, you're not alone, because me and Abby right here sitting here telling you guys a couple of tips.
There is a fly on your microphone. There was a fly that just landed on your microphone.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way.
We
said,
were.
hi.
She said, "I'm in here." Oh,
She said, I'm new here.
Yeah, we just want to say, like, if you are struggling at the moment, please don't think that we're not. Because, yeah, we can say all this, but we're also just two fucking 20-year-olds that I'm sure going to make some horrible financial decisions in our future. But that's just, like, where we are now. And they're just, when we do make these decisions, or when there's super large purchases that come in life of growing and everything, I think it's important to... I have no idea where I was going.
One thing that I don't want this to become like a topic that we, like, ramble about. I just need to preface this for people that are listening, and that is, even me and Kitty both work on social media, but not everyone, and I know people say this all the time, but I'm saying this so honestly, like, not everyone on social media gets a good income. The way people think that most people have a lot of money is because people on social media, I've been guilty of this, Kitty's guilty of this, it is so easy to make it look like you are living this amazing, lavish, like, you've got all this money lifestyle, but you never know how that person is financially, because they actually could be so much in debt. They could be really well off, but they could also be, like, in a lot of debt. So I think
you also shouldn't compare, because a lot of people...
that was what I was going to say, is, like,
yeah,
don't think that because you don't think that, you know, you're doing good enough, that person that you might be looking up to financially or for the life that you want, they also might not be, like, in the best financial position. So don't compare how you're doing financially with how other people are doing, because you actually will never understand how someone else is doing financially. They could be worse off, they could be better, but just worry about your own financial position if that is, like, a concern of yours. Yeah. Anyway, I just had to ramble that because I don't want people saying that we can't be speaking about this because, you know, we work on social media. I'm going to be the first to say that I am terrible when it comes to being financially responsible. It might not always look like it online.
I feel like I don't even have a large enough income to be financially responsible. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
like,
it may not look like it online, but, like,
I definitely agree that there is ways to make it look like there's a luxury lifestyle that we may be living, and I'm not going to deny and say we don't do that, because that's literally what it is. It's a highlight reel. It's literally called highlights at the top of the fucking page. It's like,
honestly.
But
yeah, sorry to interrupt.
I don't know how to say it without saying it, but you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, move on. Anyway, wrap it up. That's how we're going to wrap it up. We're going to say, make sure you prioritize yourself. We're going to say, make sure you look after your future. And also, thirdly, be kind to yourself. You're doing the best you can. We are so proud of you, and you're not alone. And if you want a DM, or if you want a hug or something, or a virtual smooch, we love those. Please message one of us, because if you're having a hard time, either if it is financially or not, and you just want to chat, just DM us, because we've all been there. I'm just being honest. Like, we've all been there. I've called Abby many times, hysterically crying about that I can't pay a bill. Like, we've all been there.
Mm-hmm. And
like,
if you think that, or if you are someone that is really, really good financially, like with your money, like good at making financial decisions, leave a comment on the YouTube video of this pod app and like give that advice to someone else, because everyone's going to have different advice. I'm always wanting to hear other people's, tips and stuff for things, because you never know. They might have something that they're doing that you've never done before, but it might be the one thing that you need to do well with that. So leave your advice if you are good at saving, and give it to some other people, because give it to me.
Give it to us. We want to be rich, filthy, hot widows where we're 80 years old, smoking a fucking ciggy in our fur robes. Give me the tips to get rich right now.
Write in the comments. Give me some tips, and just like send me $1,000.
Yeah, like just I'll just leave my bank details below. Like just a transfer.
My pay ID will be in the show notes. My pay ID will be in the show notes. Okay. If you don't want to put $1, if you don't want to put $1 a day away for yourself,
put $1 a day for me. If you don't love yourself enough to do $1 a day, love me.
Love me. Choose me. Pick me. Anyways, guys. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. We are on one today. I've had way too much caffeine, but really, really hope you guys are enjoying watching our episodes. Kitty's actually losing it. But yeah, DM us if you have any ideas of episodes you want, any gossip, because I love hearing tea.
Oh,
if you got any
gossip, you guys have drama? Can you? I'm drama free at the moment. Can someone DM me their drama? I need.
Yeah.
Someone DM me a Reddit story. Like, when they read out their Reddit stories and they're like fucking 20,000 words? DM me that. I want to read it. Please. I need to hear your drama. Who are you fighting with? Who do you hate in your family? Do you hate your boyfriend?
Wait, okay. Guys, we want all of your DMs. If you've gotten this far in the episode, you're a real one. But if you actually do what I'm about to say, you get a big kiss.
Oh.
DM us the best drama story you have, horror story, okay? Because next episode, guys, next episode is the Halloween episode, and me and Kitty will be together, and I want to read out your scariest dating stories. I want to read out just drama. Like, if you had beef with someone and it was like crazy, I want to hear about it.
And like, if you like, why? If you hate someone, no, I really want to know, who do you hate in your family and why? But like, it's like,
what did your auntie's second cousin do? What did your auntie's second cousin do at that birthday party?
What's your family drama? Yeah, what's your family drama? No, please tell me your family drama. All anonymous, by the way. And also, by the way, everyone you share, Abby and I will share something traumatic. She doesn't know that yet.
Okay, maybe. Maybe not, but we love you guys. We love having you here.
Ciao. Goodbye.
Wow. Anyway, so bye.